Yeah, yo, sometimes you gotta go to war for what you believe in. Sometimes you gotta go to war for what it is that you want, what you see that's right. I'm about to go to war, but lyrically. War cry, baby. Yeah. Hey yo, war cries echoes in the background. That's the sound of soldiers getting ripped up and tore down. Lyrically dismantle metaphors and manhandle. Marauder with me. Peace and welcome back to another edition of Impose My Will podcast. Your host Ramone, with me my brother, my host Joe. How you feeling, G?
Man, we feeling good, knocking them out the box, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. Listen, this whole weekend is filled, y'all. It's filled with big fights, boxing, and UFC. So, wherever you at today, tomorrow, jump in, tune in, man.
Yeah,
It's great for fight fans. This is a great weekend for fight fans, and
yeah.
I'm so
Big
excited.
match on Sunday, y'all. So it's not common
Yeah,
for us to have Sunday night fights, but we got one.
that's right. That's right. Sunday night fight. Shout out to the team, Clarissa Shill's team, um, Salida
Flint, Michigan.
Promotions for even thinking about let's do a fight on Sunday. You know what I mean? Why the hell not? It'll work. And here we are. We getting ready, for that fight, man. Real quick, before we jump in and start really breaking this fight down, Joe, did you see at the press conference? I forget the guys' names. I got all the names pulled up, but I don't really know which one what their names was. But when dude hemmed up homie in the pink shirt,
Yeah, I forget his name too. But yeah, my man was wild for that,
yo,
bro.
he needed. Listen, you got to knock this dude out, bro, or
Yeah.
you ain't gonna never live it down. Like he could not get that guy off of him. So you got to knock him out tonight. I got to figure out their names before the end of the show, but that had me hollering. I was like, no,
Was that
oh man,
the Brandon Moore and Skylar Lacey?
oh that's what it was.
I believe. Yeah, the heavyweight
Skylar
bouts.
Lacey,
Yep.
Brandon Moore. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Skylar Lacey. It was Skylar Lacey. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Who had him
Who
hemmed all the
snatched
way
up
up. It was
Brandon?
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking at the comments. It was different. It was different fight. I think Antonio Tarver was in the comments talking about couldn't be me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, I'm
nah,
not going to
bro.
jail that night, bro. We fighting, bro.
I would have had to swing off on homie. I would just have to risk it all. Like you're not about to do that to me. You know what I'm
He had a
saying? So
good grab too. Like he had
right,
him up to where
right.
he couldn't even move if he
He was like
wanted to, bro.
right. Absolutely. So, but the good thing about that is, again, I'm looking at the undercard. I'm not super familiar with anybody on the undercard. I'm not here for the undercard anyway, but
Mm,
now I'm intrigued by this fight. So now that adds
right.
on. Yeah, you know what I mean? That adds on for me. Now I'm like, yo, when I'm tuning in, I got to catch this joint too because my man Brandon, you got to knock homie out, bro, because we ain't going to let this down. It's going to be with you for a while.
hmm
So you got to get it done. Yeah, man. So jumping into this fight, man, Clarissa, the GOAT, Shields versus Danielle Perkins. Tall, Amazon, big. You know, this is an interesting fight, man.
Yeah.
Interesting fight. I seen Danielle Perkins fight one time, and that was on a Clarissa Shields undercard when she had through her all female
hmm
card a while back. Um, I'll be quite honest with you. I wasn't impressed. I
No,
wasn't impressed.
you know what? It's an interesting fight because I would say like how big she is, and for Clarissa to be going up in the weight class to fight her to take
Right,
on the opponent.
right.
But it also with this fight, it's more of like to me, it's just paying homage to Clarissa for what she's doing in the sport of women's boxing or whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Danielle Perkins ain't got a lot of fights because nobody will fight her.
Come on, yeah.
She's
And
big.
women's heavyweight boxing is
Yes.
the lightest as far as
You don't got
talent
a lot of
goes. And
contenders.
yeah, yeah, in all of
Yeah.
boxing for sure.
You don't have a lot of contenders there. Um,
Mhm.
but like I said, and she even give, saying pay homage to Clarissa in the press conference for pretty much giving her opportunity because no girls will come in and fight this girl. You know what I mean? You have girls
Yeah,
that's kind of scared to fight Clarissa. Yeah, I mean,
right, right. Yeah.
so like this should be a good fight, but at the end of the day, I think Clarissa is going to do what Clarissa do, and it's an age gap in here too. I didn't realize Danielle
Yeah,
Perkins is 42
yeah,
years old. You know what I'm saying, to
absolutely.
be in the ring. So
It's another.
you know,
That's another like for so in boxing years that's considered old, but
hmm
she don't have a lot of wear and tear. It's not.
no,
She only had 5 fights, so
right.
it
So she
kind of
can
balances.
surprise you. hmm
Yeah, and she can. Yeah, and this is come on. This is Clarissa Shields. If you're gonna show up and show out for anybody, this is the one that you do it for. This is the person that you show up and show out for. That you train your hardest. You prepare. The best that you can. It's gonna be against Clarissa Shields because
Yeah.
even if you do decent, it's a good reflection for you. You know what I mean? If you go out there and you give Clarissa trouble, that's gonna up that's gonna up everything for you. Even
hmm
if you don't win, it's kind of a win-win. It could be a win-win situation for her if she came out and gave Clarissa trouble. Based on her last performance, for what I've seen, I don't think she's gonna give her no trouble. But I'll
Right.
say this though, she's big. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Got some power to her.
And power. If she lands some shots, they could be devastating.
hmm
But she's slow. She's very slow. She's
And that's
very slow.
and right, and that's one of the
Yeah.
things there.
Mhm.
Carissa's fast hands. You know what I mean? We see, what I'm saying, her inspiring. She
Yeah.
inspires a lot of guys a lot of
Yep.
times too. But at the same time too, if anybody's familiar with Clarissa, really watching her fights, she don't have a lot of knockouts.
No,
A lot of her fights will go the distance.
she got three of them. I think that's it.
Right, three knockouts.
Three.
The one we saw, in the second round
Right.
knockout.
Yeah. Live. We got to see it
Right,
live.
in the building.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But that's going to be an issue for Danielle. Just
Yeah.
being a little bit slow, tall, the endurance.
Yep.
Well, I really don't see this fight. It could go the distance, but
Yeah.
I think it may play in favor for Clarissa. You might see this being over by the sixth round
True.
because, like I
True. Very
said,
true.
she can't hold up with the power that Clarissa. Like
Yeah.
she holds this heavyweight power a lot better.
Yeah.
So her fighting the heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? That's actually dangerous for Danielle because
Yep.
like she comes back at that punch now because she's at her weight and she looks good at this weight too, you know. And she
Exactly.
came in flint ready. If you seen the press conference, she had the
I,
furs,
I, I
she
did.
had the black
Yeah.
Air Force Ones over the shoulders, so you know what that means.
Yep.
You know what I
You know what
mean?
that
You
means? She
already
she about to
know.
get to it. She about to
hmm
get to it. And here's a couple other. Here's another point. To yes, Danielle is big. Uh, and she, I guess, have power because she's big. But when you look at her record, she don't have a ton of knockouts in her 5 fights either.
mm
Most of them is what, unanimous decision. So it's not like she knocking. She got this big power, at her weight, at her size, and she knocking people left and right. That's another knock against her.
hmm
You're not even getting people out of there like that. And Clarissa, excuse me, in her first fight at heavyweight, found that she carried power up there very, very well, and she
Right.
got a knockout. So that's a plus for Clarissa. She like, yo, at this weight, I got power up here. She has power at
hmm
heavyweight. She got knockout power up there. So she gonna be throwing them high overhand haymakers, trying to get Danielle out of there.
Yeah.
So I think for me, this is an easy one to call. Again, just based off of what I've seen of Danielle. Um, she's not going to be any faster. That's an attribute that takes time to build. That 42, you're not building that attribute, for this one fight. That takes time. Um, Clarissa's fast, strong, smart. All of the above. So I think it's going to be a one-sided affair. I don't think the size is really going to matter like that. I don't. I don't think the size is really going to be a factor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for anybody that knows boxing, the shorter when you're fighting a tall opponent like that, and the reach, the short fighter has to get in there. So this could get dragged out, but I really don't see it. Because it's harder for sometimes the taller fighter to fight the shorter fighter because they're gonna have to get in. You're gonna be punching down, and then all those big punches, the hooks, the overhand rights, the uppercuts, and stuff like that. Clarissa is very slick with those, bro, and it can lead to damage quick, and then all of that body, the body shots, is draining.
She gonna
So
kill. She gonna tax that body.
oh
She
oh
gonna
yeah,
tax
oh yeah,
that body.
mm-hmm,
Oh,
oh
she
yeah,
gonna tax all that's a non-moving target that's right in front of you. All that body. She
uh-huh.
gonna kill that body.
Yeah, and nothing to take away from Danielle Perkins. I know it probably sounds like we giving them one sided right now,
Right.
but
Right. Right. Right.
it's just when you realize she's going against the GWOAT.
Right.
She's the GWOAT for a reason or whatever, and
Right.
saying all respect is due. But I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Um, like I said, I'm with Clarissa Shields, and I'm gonna give her the stoppage, bro. I'm gonna give her a stoppage.
Ooh. Okay.
Eighth round stoppage.
You gonna give her 8 round stoppage?
Eighth round
I'm
stoppage.
gonna give her the decision. But if she stop her, that's just the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the icing on the cake. But I think she about to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I think she's gonna be all over
hmm
the place. It's just gonna be too much for Danielle. I think I think Danielle thinks that with her reach, that she's gonna be able to keep her at bay, uh, because of the reach, possibly. But she's just slow, bruh. Again, if you seen her fight, she just she's big, but she's slow. It's not like she's big and she got a quick jab or something like that. Nah, it's just slow. That's all I really take from it.
hmm
And also lack of experience on a professional level. Lack of experience against champions. You're talking about Clarissa, who's dethroned, and
Two-time Olympic champion.
say it again. Say it
I
again.
said two-time Olympic champion and whatever.
Two-time Olympic champion.
14
You know,
belts. It was 14 to 15. She got now.
I think she said it's more than that. I think it's 16 or something like that.
And
When
then
you
if
add
she
them all up,
wins, yeah. And then
yeah,
if she wins tonight, she would be doing something that nobody's ever done. Or whatever. She's
right,
going up another weight class in the heavyweight division.
right, right. This is another historic moment. She already got a couple already historic moments
Mm-hmm.
already. So again, with all that being said, with all that experience, um, with her beating the top beating the best and top competition in different weight classes, it's a no brainer. Like, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I'm tuning in. I hope that Daniel Perkins gives her a good fight. That would be the best thing. Um, but I think it's going to be a one-sided affair. Honestly, I think it's
Yeah.
going to be a one-sided affair.
I
So I
100%
got I
agree
got
with you.
Clarissa Shields by decision. If she stops her, even better. And
Oh
Joe
yeah.
got it. What you say? Eight
It's
round stoppage?
stop it. 6 to 8 round. I said 8 though.
Yeah, 6 to 8
Mm-hmm.
round stoppage. I can't wait. Also, it's what is it? 4. Hold on, I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. So it's only
4
four
fights on that
four
card.
fights on this entire card. This is gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
quick one. I think it starts at 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Let me get that for y'all. It starts at February 2nd. It doesn't say here. Oh, it starts at 7:30. 7:30.
There you go. On the zone.
Yeah, 7:30. Flint Town. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Shout out to Flint. Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go back. Can't wait till we get back there. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time. Love your
Yeah. It
city.
ain't gonna happen until the
So
summertime though. It's too cold.
yeah, we not doing it in this. We
Nah, hell nah.
we not doing it in this. No
Hell
sir, no
nah.
sir. But
Mm-mm.
we're gonna be back in Flint, in Detroit soon, man. Actually, we even contemplated, going to Flint and checking out. We couldn't make it happen, but it was something that that
Yeah.
was on our mind that we talked about, man. So,
Yeah, big
um,
supporters of
but if they,
Clarissa, man, over here. So
yes, big time supporters, and not even just like, of course, Clarissa, but if any good fight, anything coming through to Detroit, man, we back. You know what I'm saying? We will come back to Detroit and support, man. It's a relatively quick drive for us, and we had a good time, man.
100%.
Detroit showed love, so no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the
Yep.
lady at the hotel, man, for looking out too. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh yeah,
remember, you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
What's going on? Yeah, that was
Word,
like
word.
auntie straight up.
Right. She was like auntie. She was like auntie. Shout out to
Hmm.
Detroit, man. Word up, man.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
else you got?
Nah, man, that's it. It's a wrap, man. Slide on to the
Word.
next one. Peace
Yes,
out,
sir.
y'all.
Pose My Will
Impose My Will
podcast. Yes,
podcast.
sir.
Tap in.
See y'all again soon. Peace.